right, so we have someone coming up here first.
Yeah.
You guys like comedy? Who likes comedy out there? Well, comedy fans, maybe. All right, who do we have?
Jonathan Barry, everybody.
Jonathan Barry. Give it up for
Welcome,
Jonathan
Jonathan,
Barry.
to the stage.
Yeah. I know what you guys are thinking. You're thinking, I'm here to lead you in prayer. But I'm not. I'm here to tell you jokes. Yeah, I hope you like accounting jokes. I wear suits because I'm in banking. That's my day job. I wear them every day. It's a required uniform. But I've always been told that to get ahead in your career, you dress for the position you want, not your current position. It's really difficult for me because I know exactly the position I want, but I can't find a reverse cowgirl outfit it's my size. Stole that joke from a friend of mine who's a missionary. This may be rough, just letting you know. It's been a while since I've been on stage. I live here in Colorado Springs. I'm originally from Oklahoma. No. I'm from Stillwater, Oklahoma. No. All right, I'm out. Stillwater, Oklahoma. Let's go Pokes, not Boomer Sooner. People that have never been to Norman say Boomer Sooner. If you've never been to a college class in your life, you love OU. I'm just saying that. But I'm from Oklahoma. I live here in Colorado Springs now. But I remember growing up in Oklahoma, learning that people thought that Oklahoma used to be Indian territory. And I remember as a kid learning that people thought that because we were once Indian territory, we didn't wear shoes. And we rode horses to school. It upset me a lot. I didn't like it. It upset me so much that somebody would believe such a ridiculous stereotype. I didn't come out of my TP for 2 moons. Sometimes when people find out I'm from Oklahoma, they ask if I'm Native American. I'm not. In fact, you guys can't tell it because I'm wearing pants, but I'm actually a redhead. I like to travel, but traveling's tough for me. Doesn't matter where I go, I am noticeable and noticeably out of place. My driver's license says height 6'4", eyes blue, hair, skin. Skin pasty. It's never been more evident that I've been out of place than when I went to Mexico City. And the waiters and waitresses would come up to our table and say, "Would you like your menu in Spanish or..." Oh. They all thought my name was Gordon. Everywhere I went, it was El Gordo this, El Gordo that. 10 tacos more, 10 tacos más, por favor. I can't, I don't know, I don't speak Spanish. Más tacos is what they were saying for the El Gordo Blanco. I do like tacos. I don't speak Spanish, though. Good people. I like to eat tacos. Sounds like the beginning of a Jim Gaffigan joke. I like to eat tacos. I can't figure out why we still have crispy tacos. No food item does its job as poorly as a crispy taco shell. You got this beautiful taco, you take one bite, chip sandwich. 2 bites, it's a plate full of cold nachos. I think Taco Bell should sell a bag full of tacos as a pre-nacho kit. They should call them pre-nachos. I figured out my Jim Gaffigan impression sounds exactly like Jack Nicholson. You don't believe me? No, you do. No, you don't. Until you hear it. You're gonna hear it, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, now I believe you." It goes from "I like to eat tacos" to "I like to fuck tacos." When I travel, I will stay anywhere. I will stay at a hotel, a motel. Thank you, Holiday Inn. I will not stay at a motel that advertises cleaner rooms. Cleaner is not clean. You take the body out of the room, you leave the stain, it's cleaner. I'm not staying there. Traveling's tough for me, though. I really would love to go someplace where I can just get in there, blend in, immerse myself, and live like a local. There's no place where the locals are built like a 6.5 foot tall body pillow and they dress like they want to do your taxes. I'm a fat kid at heart. Yeah. Hell yeah, to fat kids. Hey-o. You put food in front of me, I'll eat it. Mexican restaurant, it's a chips and salsa. It's an Italian restaurant, it's a bread. When I go to an Indian restaurant, it's a non-issue. Did I mention I have kids? I do dad jokes too. Yeah, we do. I'm such a fat kid that one time I went to this a website for a bakery in Wisconsin. Yeah, we'll go with Wisconsin, maybe Minnesota. Don't check me on this. But I'm such a fat kid that I visited a bakery out of state. And a little pop-up popped up and it said, "Will you accept all cookies?" Yes. I couldn't click on that fast enough. I thought I'd won some sort of award. I don't know what these cookies are, but I've been accepting cookies all my life. I'm not about to stop now. I went to a sandwich shop here in town, not too far from here. I'm not going to call it out by name, but I will tell you that my mom would insist that it was called James Jonathan's. And I went in and I asked, in addition to my sandwich, I asked for a small fountain drink. And the lady said, "I'm sorry, we don't have small. We only have regular and large." That's not how this works. The only place this system works for regular and large is with condoms. Yeah, no, I'm not small. I'm regular. Yeah. This guy, he's a large. That's the second gayest thing I've said all day. I want to go into a Subway and order a sandwich like I would eat at home. Yeah, I want bread. Whatever you got, just check for mold. And I want meat. Yeah, I want turkey. I want you to hand me 2. No, 3 slices so I can cram those in my mouth because those don't count. Oh, you're out of sliced cheese? That's fine. Just give me shredded mozzarella, but check for mold. And I want mayonnaise, and when you're done, just hand me the knife so I can lick it clean. Third gayest thing I've said today. Do I want it toasted? What are we, the Vanderbilts? I don't want my sandwich toasted. Good grief. I think we need more plus-size models out there. We need better truth. Yes, thank you. Better truth in advertising for men. I don't know what beer. I don't need to know what beer to drink while I'm playing volleyball on the beach. I need to know what beer to drink while I am sitting on my couch alone watching Bravo. I need to know what underwear to wear while I am standing at the kitchen counter eating cereal with a fork. And when I hand somebody a beard trimmer to shave my back, I want to know it's the best. Yeah. I also, I don't know why they call it non-alcoholic beer. I've never seen a non-alcoholic drink one. And neither have you. Just saying. I also wish that when my doctor called me to remind me of an appointment, they would kind of tell me what's going on. Give me an itinerary, an agenda, something. I may need to prepare. When I go to the dentist, I brush my teeth. When I go to the doctor, I may need to, prepare some things. Just saying. I used to live in Dallas, and I went into the doctor for what I thought was just a medicine check, and he decided to do a full physical. It was Dallas in August. I was wearing a suit, and I had walked a couple blocks to the appointment. He checked me for a hernia, and I had apologized to him when he turned his head and coughed. Turns out most of my my health professionals, my health care professionals, are women. And when I have an appointment, I just put their names on my calendar at work, and it's public for other people to see. And I realized that there's a lady that thought I was going on dates. Like I'm going on dates at 9:30 on a Tuesday morning. I figured it out when I switched to a male dentist. She came to my office and said that she had won the office pool and wanted to use the money to take me to lunch so that she could introduce me to her nephew. Yo, thank you. Finally somebody got it. I appreciate it. That's a deep cut. It's bigger, it's better in a larger group when people start laughing, but I'll go with that. Nah, you got me. I appreciate it. All right, I'm going to try this one. I'm not sure. Is anybody here from Michigan? Oh, yeah. Whoa. I said Michigan, and I got like 17 other states. I'll take Indiana. The first Indiana I had over. Come here. And I'm not going to embarrass you about Indiana because actually I was born in Indiana. Where in Indiana? I want you to say West Lafayette. Awesome, me too. Thank you. All right, cool. All right, so I'm going to tell you, I got into comedy because my brother, who's 11 years older of all things. I mean, we're twins, but he's 11 years older. And he taught me the key to comedy. I'm going to share with you how he taught me the key to comedy. And this, I'm going to need you to repeat this directly, okay? Are you okay? No, not at all. Not at all. No. And if you No, yeah, no. If you feel like that's the case, then you can abstain. But I want you to say to me directly, Jonathan, what is the key to comedy? When I put this there, I want you to do that. Okay, ready?
Jonathan, what is the key to comedy? This isn't the first time it's been like this.
Timing. I'm trying to figure that joke out. Key to comedy is timing. That's all right. Thank you. Edit that out. I've tried it short. I've tried it long. Neither one of them works. But one of my brother told me it worked great. But I'll go with that. That's fine. A little bit more about me. I've got PTSD. Yeah, hell yeah, for emotional trauma. Meow, meow, meow. Never been in a war zone. Haven't survived a terrible accident, but I was in an emotionally abusive marriage for 17 years. So I'm not triggered by loud noises or large crowds. I get triggered when I'm at home alone and I hear the garage door open. To this day, when I hear the garage door open, I pop up from the couch and start wiping down the counter like I'm a bartender in an old West saloon. Yeah. When I was married, I did everything. I was the bartender, barista, the accountant, the mechanic, all this stuff. I was never the pool boy. Yeah. I can count on one hand the number of times she initiated any sort of intimacy. She preferred abstinence but left birth control entirely up to me until she insisted that I get a vasectomy, which it's not a difficult procedure. That's an easy procedure. The recovery was not. I could barely walk for days. The bruising was absolutely terrible. My crotch was so black, my dick grew 2 inches. Thank you to the 4 of you willing to laugh at that joke. That's my best joke, and I don't need pity. I don't need pity, but I get it. It's a little bit, unless there's a black guy in the room to laugh with you. It's hard to laugh. That's fine. That's fine. I'm okay. When I was married, I feel like she always judged me for the fact that I didn't mow our lawn. I paid somebody to mow our lawn, and then just this past winter, I realized that she now pays somebody to have the snow removed from her driveway. And at first it pissed me off that she could be so hypocritical. And then I felt a little bit of comfort knowing that she won't even blow her own driveway either. Hey-o is what she's just said. She didn't say it, but I'll go with it. Through the divorce, I got to rebuy my own house. I don't know if you've ever done that, but it's like after 6 years, I looked around and thought, you know what? I did not pay enough for this the first time. After the divorce, I took my kids to Disney World. I like the late laughs. I want you to laugh early, but I do appreciate the late laughs because that's where somebody's like, you know what? That's actually funnier than I thought it was, and I'm going to commit to it at this point silently. So thank you, all of you. So after the divorce, I took my kids to Disney World. We were there 3 weeks post-divorce on what would have been my 17th wedding anniversary. Nah, I don't need that crap. But thank you. Actually, I kind of do. Anyway. Thank you. What struck me, and I'd never noticed it before, but what struck me was that there were so many people there with T-shirts that said "Just Married" and a picture of the castle. And all I wanted was a T-shirt that said "Just Divorced" and a picture of Mickey Mouse doing this. Or maybe a picture of Mickey Mouse doing this. If you couldn't tell, I was putting out my Tower of Terror. My Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. It's a regular world after all. That's where the late laughs come in, right there. Thank you. I once told somebody that I had penile reduction surgery. She said, "It worked." I said, "You know what? Just for that, I do want my sandwich toasted." One silver lining of the divorce is that I've reconnected with my family, and in particular my nieces and nephews. Actually, I should do this. Yeah, 7 nieces and nephews, and they're glad to have Uncle Jonathan back. In fact, they got me a shirt that says "The Funkle." Yeah, hell yeah. Says, which stands for those of you who haven't put it together, stands for the fun uncle. Not to be outdone, I had a T-shirt made for them to give to my ex-wife, their aunt, and all it says is "That Funt." Since the divorce, I've noticed I've gotten a little bit lazy. I've figured out that you can measure a man's laziness by the size of the ice cube he's willing to just kick underneath the refrigerator. A couple weeks ago, I sat on the couch. I'll back up. I've got one of those smart thermostats. You're probably not surprised. But I've got one of those smart thermostats that knows when I'm home. And a couple weeks ago, I sat on the couch for so long that it thought that I had left the house. 3 times. It happened once while I was watching golf. It happened 2 more times while I was still watching golf. So I've got my thermostat telling me to get up off the damn couch. I've got Netflix saying, "Are you still watching The Office?" And I've got my watch nagging me to go for a walk. It's almost like she never left. Sometimes when I think I miss her, I just say, "Alexa, tell me what I did wrong loading the dishwasher." It was funnier than you guys reacted, but I'll go with that. So I have a lovely girlfriend, but I was on the dating apps for a while, and dating apps did not work for me. It was really challenging. Nobody looked at a picture of me online and was like, "Ooh, I want to roll in the hay with that tall drink of milk." That was tough. And also, dating at this age, I still don't know, woman or girl. If I say I'm going back to this woman's place, you guys are thinking I'm going back to like Shady Pines, her retirement community. But if I say I'm taking this girl back to my house, I'm afraid Chris Hansen's going to be there to catch a predator. I got a buddy who's dating and everything. You know, part of the problem with dating at my age, 22, is that you've got this history. And my buddy, there's always that question of like this history, this body count. Except when you're somebody like him and all of a sudden you find out that she's dated black men. And then all of a sudden, body count is not your concern. It's linear feet. Yeah, you're more concerned about linear feet than how many guys. So there's difference in 2x4s and 4x4s? It's literally what she said. I'll go with that. Okay. But linear feet, I'm not into it. What I did figure out, guys, like the two of you that are out there, if you're on dating apps and there's a woman that has her profile picture, there are other people in the profile picture. She's the ugly one. Just saying. Ladies, if you got somebody else in your profile picture, you ain't got no alibi. Oh, come on. All right. No. Dating was tough for me. It's not anymore, but it was. Not anymore. Trust me, not anymore. But dating was tough for me because people thought I was gay. That wasn't the joke. People thought I was gay because I could cook. Last time I camped out was for tickets to see Hamilton. And the only hunting I do is for shoe bargains. Best proof I had that I was straight was that I drove a Subaru Forester. And we all know that anybody who drives a Forester is into chicks. In fact, you've seen motorcyclists. They do this, two on the ground. We Forester drivers, we do this. Dating was tough for me, though, because I got some nerdy stuff about me. I know that surprises you just given looking at me, but I got some nerdy things about me. In particular, I collect celebrity autographs through the mail. I write them letters, ask them for a signature. It's cheap, it's fun, it's a great pastime. It's not first date material. I was on a date with somebody one time, and I was out to dinner, and she asked me what I did in my spare time. Or let me back up. I asked her what she did in her spare time, and she said, I'm in the process of adopting my foster child. There's no coming back from that. There's no dignified way for me to now tell her that in my spare time, I use self-addressed stamped envelopes to collect signed pictures from the cast of the Mighty Ducks. She's changing this young girl's life forever, and I'm sending fan mail to Emilio Estevez. But that's not it. I got other nerdy things about me. My favorite rapper? Anybody want to guess? I don't even know those names. My favorite rapper is Will Smith. Is it acceptable? Okay, I'll go with that. You know, honestly, I feel like at this time, that's a little bit negative street cred. It's a street debit. Great, we got a few accountants in here. I appreciate that for the tax show. I've told that joke for years, but since 2023, that joke slaps a lot harder than it used to. Yeah. But that's not it. I got other nerdy things about me. I'm afraid that my girlfriend's gonna come in sometime and say, "Let me get this straight. You'd rather bake than grill? You own Titanic and When Harry Met Sally? And I was just in your closet. Why do you have a cowgirl costume where everything's backwards?" All right, my name's Jonathan Berry. I've been very funny. You guys have had a great time. Thank you for coming out tonight.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Jonathan. You can keep that. We want to ask you some things.
This is on stage. The interview's on stage.
Yes. Yeah. No, let's get it
Crap.
over with.
Okay. All right. Here
You're
we go.
already up here.
I'm an open book, I guess.
You know, we don't want to
You
go
want-
too many linear feet. We're just gonna stay
All
here.
right. Let's do this.
Yeah. Can you kick your feet a little bit? Ki- do- 6'4".
Well, I
works
thought we
in
were going to do it back in the
finance.
green room.
Isn't that a thing? Like 6'4" works in finance. What a stud. Okay.
Okay. All right.
So I just want to tell you something that isn't even a question. I used to be married to, happily divorced, God bless. And we used to pretend to fight as snobby rich people. And my name for him was Jonathan.
Oh, jeez.
And his name for me was like Audrey.
Literally 6.5 years later, you've told me this. Like, I promise you guys.
I had a lot
that
to get over before I remembered the good
maybe
times.
the first time I ever did comedy, I met her. It might have been the second, but it was early on.
my
And
God.
just now, you're telling me that I'm the asshole.
You're the snobby rich guy.
Asshole.
But I was Audrey. So I wasn't me.
Do you know my girlfriend's name?
No.
That's not Audrey. I'm just
Oh my
saying.
God, you scared me. So yeah.
That
I
would have been
be
weird,
like,
right?
What? Oh, how dare you, Audrey? And then I'd be like, "Go to hell, Jonathan," and
Oh.
he would say, "Already there, hun." And so that was our thing.
I don't know what to make of that, but
Do you ever go by John or Johnny?
no, never.
Yeah, I
The
love
the
that.
only I say this, the only time I've ever gone by John is when I've had a substitute teacher, like in elementary school, and she's like, "John," I'd say, "A thun." That's it.
A thunder. Well,
Yeah.
good. It was amazing seeing you perform the first or second time.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I think Andrea was doing
Yeah,
the
she was
open
definitely
mic. Such good. I'm glad we're still able to get up on a stage and do dumb shit.
I mean, our
And
knees
entertain.
are just not what they used to be,
Well,
but
look, I'm
I'm
sitting
glad
like
we're able to sit
Native American
down
style.
on stage.
Yeah, or Indian actually. I don't. what-
Oh, whatever.
Yoga?
No, not Indian, native or
Hindu.
indigenous.
Oh,
yeah.
there you go. Crisscross applesauce. With
Andrew
sausage.
Andrew may have been there.
We
I don't
are
know.
old. I'm like, what's that guy from Street Fighter who floats in the air? Dalsim. And he's like, whoop! And he's got the linear feet of arms.
Well, unless
never
it's
gonna forget
Blanca.
that. Thank you
Blanca
so-
is Blanca a Street Fighter? Help me
yeah.
out here. Yeah,
You're like the white
Come on,
Dalsim, like
come
the
on.
corporate
White
America
version of Dalsim.
Yeah.
that's the
He's
most
bald.
apt description of anybody. Yeah, no, I'm the white version of.
Yeah. So how long you been doing comedy, John?
Jonathan? January 7th.
Not the 6th. You could
Nope.
not choose the 6th.
The 6th
That-
was.
That's really good not to
I'm,
pick
I'm,
that
I
date.
mean, this is like legit. January 7th, 2019. The 6th was a Sunday. Andrea, what days were there open mics at that? Yep, a Monday the 7th. Yeah, January 7th, 2019. So almost 6.5 years. Yeah,
So who are your like favorite comics? What got you
Mitch
into
Hedberg.
Mitch Hedberg.
Like,
That's
Not even.
that's
Mitch,
hard to beat.
Mitch Hedberg and Tig Notaro are
Oh,
like,
Tig is awesome
are
too.
my top two. There
Fuck
there
yeah.
are plenty of others, but the like efficiency of Mitch and Tig are remarkable. And
They're hard to beat.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe if you shorten your name to one syllable, you could be efficient?
Audrey,
Look, it was a fucking joke.
Audrey, you ignorant bitch.
Go to hell, Jonathan.
Maybe so. Mitch, Tig. That's a really good point. I no, probably not, because then I'd have to write, and writing's hard.
Yeah.
So
No, I-
but Mitch and Tig, and plenty of other people, a lot of other influences, and frankly, even though the joke fell flat, my brother's one of them. But yeah, Mitch and Tig are fantastic, and I can't watch them enough. And my kids I legit every time we see a we call it an escalator that's out of order.
Yeah.
My kids are like,
Sorry
"Sorry,
for the-
Dad. Sorry for the convenience."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "I've done this right. I have done this right."
Do you like I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson?
Oh, okay. So, this is the Bear Trap of. That's his show.
I Think You Should Leave.
Yeah. Yes, I absolutely do. Makes me super uncomfortable, and I haven't watched it all.
I love it.
and
Me
I
and Alpha
wish-
were just discussing it.
I wish that I had that. I don't know, the ability to.
Not give a shit how dumb you look.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or how people think about me, and so I can't do that, and it makes me uncomfortable. But
Yeah.
yes, it's golden.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, I mean, along those lines, it's Between Two Ferns or
Ooh.
take your pick. If you I lived in Dallas for a while, and there's a guy. His name's Gordon Keith, who kind of I don't
El
know if
Gordo?
he tagged Gordon.
Oh, El Gordo.
El Gordo.
Sorry.
Don't tell him that. If you look up Gordon Keith with Dak Shepard and Dak Shepard's wife. Help me
Kristen Bell.
out. Queen Anna, Anna.
We're talking about the character. She wasn't a cartoon.
Yeah, but what's her knife?
Kristen Bell.
Kristen Bell. Yeah, look up Gordon Keith, Kristen Bell, Dak Shepard interview, and it is hilarious. And it's kind of, and so I lived in Dallas for a while, hence the, turn your head and cough joke.
Yeah.
That's legit. Every joke that I tell is real, but it's a kind of a
Regular?
between the turn ferns style interview with them, and it's fantastic. So I love the dry.
Yeah. I met a Canadian once who was so fucking dry.
Yeah.
And with his humor.
Was it Martin Short?
No. Well, it was back when I was a Jehovah's Witness. And I went on a
Oh,
cruise
that's
with a bunch of
right.
other Jehovah's Witnesses. And he was, on a cruise on the Royal Caribbean. Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
Jehovah's love
do you need
cruises.
this? I want to
Jehovah's
dig into
love
that.
cruises so much. There was a comedian that performed on the ship. He's like, "Where are my Jehovah's Witnesses at?" They love that form of vacation.
And what's their answer? Well, if I said holla, what
Yeah,
what do
we're
Jehovah's
fun.
Witnesses say? Not Christmas. I don't know. What do they say? Hey.
when you say, "Where are my Jehovah's Witnesses at?"
Yeah.
What are they going to
What-
say?
what
they
are they
just
gonna res-
woo, like,
Woo.
they don't want to be too noticed, probably.
Okay.
They're like, "Don't watch me drink too much later." Jesus wouldn't approve.
My birthday's tomorrow, so don't recognize that, right?
I'm not
Is that how
into
that goes?
And then they're gambling a little bit, and
Yeah.
don't watch. Actually, mentioning that I was a witness, and
Oh.
you came up here, and
Witness.
you were like,
she
I'm-
just
you-
slid
it-
right into jargon right there. She's a witness. Okay,
Can I
go
get
ahead.
a? And
Can I
you
get a?
stood. You're like, I'm going to lead you in prayer or something. You so remind me. Okay, me and my friend, when we were in our early 20s, we came out here and we would go to a congregation, and there are a body of elders. It's just older men that
Like me.
run shit. They got a little boy gang that runs shit, and we would pick out which ones we thought were hot.
Like
and
me.
Yeah, no, I would totally have had the hots for you.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to say if
Sorry.
you were an elder. Look, we didn't actually pursue any of that shit. I went for.
But you'd pick
awful,
out the
awful person
elders,
instead.
knowing that was against the rules and
Oh,
everything.
Whatever. We all do shit, right?
How old?
I was publicly reproved,
What is? I don't know what reproved means.
not disfellowshipped, so not that bad.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know what
I
this
hope a bunch
fellowship
of like
means.
ex Jehovah's Witnesses watch this video and they're like, "Yeah, we're apostate," but who knows? Where my apostates at? Yeah, who knows? With Trump, Armageddon's probably coming.
Is there a like short version for Jehovah's Witnesses? Like
J-Dubs.
J-Dub?
J-Dubs.
J-Dubs. Where's the? Oh, okay. So what do
Okay, well,
J-Dubs
like-
think about wine?
That's fine. We
Oh.
drink. We're not Mormon.
But you can't have a birthday celebration.
I know. What the fuck?
Okay.
Well,
I'm
I don't
so
think you can get in
confused.
trouble for it. They discourage it.
How do they
But I
feel
don't-
about like sexualizing the elders?
You know what? The elders are probably into it, so
Yeah.
they're probably like.
That's
They-
for every
you know what?
religion, not just J Dubs.
You know what they did in the congregation is when me and my friend moved out here, they said we were Paris and Nicole.
Oh.
So
Which were you?
I know, right? I don't know. I'm
Or
Paris.
Audrey. She was Audrey.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, whichever one's
Ooh,
better.
now we know his fetish.
They're both great.
Oh, you're Nicole. You're Nicole.
What's Walmart? I was just there earlier, getting plates.
Who doesn't like?
I really.
What's Nicole's dad's name?
Lionel Richie.
Dang, Lionel. Thank you.
We've been talking so long. Let's move on to the next act.
No,
God Almighty.
no, I love this. You can
I
tear
just
it all
realized-
down. This is entertaining.
Jonathan's like interviewing April right now. Like
Yeah,
this
exactly.
Is like an April interview.
She's
look how smooth and look how
now.
comfortable
Now,
he
do
looks
you
over
have
here
questions for
interviewing.
me?
What are you doing here, Jonathan? You taking over the show here? You son of a bitch.
Don't talk to the elders that way.
You can move on if you want, but you can also just edit this down
Look,
because
he
this is
mentioned he has a girlfriend supposedly,
this
so
is
just calm down.
JW Gold. This is JW Gold,
J-Dub.
which was my nickname in high school.
Yeah, exactly. We do have to move on. My God, thank you so much for coming out, Jonathan.
Jonathan Barry, everybody. We love this guy, this funny motherfucker. Dream Puppy. Give it up for Dream Puppy.
Sup? All right, let's give it up for Jonathan Barry again. This one's called Flowers on the Mantle. Stairs coming from the other room, haunting me with death and gloom. Stumbling through tattered halls, rooms with missing walls. I can't rebuild them all. The flowers on the mantle died long ago. Now I got absolutely nothing to show. And for what? For what? I can't get away. I can't hear you say every little thing is in my head. Can you build me down? Ashes on the ground, but my will won't die here. I can't wait till I can start to think, start all over again. You say you have changed. I laugh 'cause you're the same. Standing forward to a cold shoulder. Reflector you adore. Now shattered on the floor. Ask it once more. Maybe you got tired of the shame. Basking through the flame. Like a needle in your vein, driving you insane. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Daddy knows a thing or two about being an unknown burial.
I can't get away. I can't hear you say every How we doing tonight? That doesn't sound enthusiastic. There you go. She wants to get away. It's such a sweet mistake. Nails tracing down your spine. You wonder all the time. She got the cocaine nose job. Such a pain, such a slow. Spending all your fun alone. Sleep around and find your home. Go on and bring out your dad. And shake the ghost from your head. Nothing's ever the same. Go on and hide your shame. Nails tracing down your spine. You wonder all the time. Shooting all the cocaine nose job. Such a pain, such a slow. Spending all your fun alone. Sleep around and find your home. Cocaine nose job. Such a pain, such a slow. Spending all your fun alone. Sleep around and find your home. Cool, that was the hard part. Little. Oh, you fucked me up. Right back. Can't trust nobody. How'd you get so far from home? Look so confident with fear seeping through your woolen arms. You always lie when the sky feels too high, especially when you say hello. No sex on the TV has me thinking of you again, like how it all came unglued. Change it, please. It's nothing new. Just let it crash away. Pixelate the view. Watch it squirm and bloom, but what's the use? Can you tell me, please? It's got me thinking. Go and get your stuff, my friend. Bring it back. Yeah, me too. Change the channel, please. It's nothing new. Just let it crash away. Pixelate the view. Watch it squirm and bloom, but what's the use? Can you tell me, please? It's got me thinking. I feel me sinking. It's got me dreaming of. Dreaming of my doom. Guess I'm gonna lose my mind again. Go and call my friends so I can pretend for a few that life is so damn good without you. All right, I got one more for you. This is the first song I ever released. Living borrowed time, I don't really mind. Every time I think of it, I fall back in line. Lay your weary head on the riverbed. It doesn't matter what's your sign, right from which you're fair. I know what it's like, dying every night. Oh, I know, I know. Oh, I know. Patterns on the wall match the ones you draw. It's not what you think it means. It's in your head after all. Guess you found yourself now, sinking like a stone. Go ahead and pick your stuff up and go on home. I know what it's like, dying every night. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. You guys have been great.
Dream motherfucking puppy. How do we feel about this guy? We like him? He's pretty good. He's not bad, right?
Thank you. We actually shortened it just to Dream Puppy, just a little more, public domain. A little more
Dream
friendly.
puppy. Fuck yeah. So little did you guys might not know, he produced all this music. Did you not?
Yeah.
You made all the music, right?
See.
And he doesn't have a band behind him, but he produced all the music. So there's something to that. I mean, give it up for Dream Puppy producing his own music. I just DJ'd his shit. So Dream Puppy,
Yeah.
where the fuck did that name come from, dude? Like,
It's literally in the name. Like, I just went to sleep one night, had a dream that I got a dog, and I was like, his best boy. And then I was like, that's the band name. Like,
it's the best. boy.
simple, easy. And then like a month and a half later, I got my dog, Callie. Yeah.
And that dog is so adorable.
Right.
Man.
If you can, just edit in a photo here for the YouTube page. You know what I mean? Yeah. There you go. See, yeah.
So give us some background on your musical experience. Like, what brought you into music? What was your first instrument? Let's get the origin story on Dream Puppy here.
First instrument actually was a guitar. My mom's boyfriend at the time, when I was probably, fucking stupid, he had bought me like a little first act, and I didn't know shit about it, but I was like, this is cool. Then you like cycle up like 14 years later, I'm like a 16-year-old dipshit. My parents get me a Fender. Like, the rest is just me finding different bands.
Right on.
So to produce the music, you're playing the instruments and recording?
Yeah, I just
Oh, that's great. What about the drums? Do you
I program them. I don't have the space for all that
Yeah.
shit.
I've
Yeah.
been using GarageBand a lot lately. Which
No. I use Reason 12.
Reason's good.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
used to
dude,
use
it's
that.
the doll for a doll. Like, it's
yeah.
great.
Reason is very good. I love how it's, mimics hardware. So you kind of think maybe if you got hardware, you could use it, but it's already there. It just replicates all that expensive shit. So I love Reason.
Honestly, making music's easier now than it's ever been. When you really look at it, like all the plugins and technology we have. If I would have had that as a kid, fuck.
I really like your sound. I like your vibes. I like the
Thank you.
sexiness of it. Honestly, it's kind of dark and brooding, and
Very sexy music.
Thank you.
I'm just here to tell everybody that they're sexy. That's my job.
You know, Vince doesn't tell me enough. He got me out of the basement today. He told me this is your one chance. If you fuck it up, I'm sorry, I did fuck it up.
Yeah, we're gonna put this on, the TV because people just watch the internet now. That's what TV is.
Casually. Yeah.
That's great.
Between those 30,000 ads.
Oh, we're not gonna do that. I think that the content creators have control over that. But yeah, you're right. Every 2
Bastards.
seconds, we're gonna interrupt you with an ad, specifically you,
I mean,
for dog food.
I thought it was
Promo
gonna be
code
a.
Greenlit Inc.
I thought it was
for
gonna be a tax
20%
attorney
off
commercial
on
or something.
your next dog food purchase.
Chewy.com/Greenlit Inc. for 1% in addition to. No.
They will sponsor us eventually. we'll get there. We'll get there.
It's interesting that you dreamt of this dog and then you got the dog.
It was a different dog completely.
Well, no,
but
different than what's in the dream, but still, you kind of
But then
manifested
you
that shit.
follow it to 4 days later, and then my girlfriend breaks up with me.
It sounds like you leveled up.
Yeah.
You traded. You win. You fuck it.
It'd be
Fuck a
like that.
bitch, right? Is it a girl dog?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
see.
don't fuck a bitch.
she's the best.
I dreamt what sexes my children were going to be before I had them, and it was accurate. Dreams are so weird. Yes. Dreams are so weird and mystical. Let's talk about quantum entanglement.
She dreams crazy things and they happen.
I
Didn't you kill
messaged-
Gene Hackman?
Right, okay. I freaking text Vince one night and I say, I'm going to have one of my celebrity dreams. Maybe I'll get Gene Hackman tonight. The next day I hear he's freaking dead. But he had been dead for a while, so.
I had something similar. I went and got a.
She's still a witch. She's still a witch. I called it. This woman is a witch. I don't know what I did getting with this woman, but so last week we had like a pretty fun snowboarding trip.
Well,
I ended up breaking my wrist. Adam was here with me.
I don't.
I want to get like his take on like you watched me break my wrist.
Okay, so I partially
happened?
watched that. I partially watched that. Okay, I
Yeah.
was there on the lift with
Yeah.
you. The guy went, "Huh, I thought that was one of the last call things, and I was really confused." And I was like, "Okay." So I'm just gonna go. So I hopped off, and I like do a little slap thing. I turn around, and you're sitting on your ass, and I'm like, "You good?" I think I broke my wrist.
I didn't say I think. I was like I broke my wrist. Like
Yeah,
for
you're
sure
right,
broke my wrist.
You're right. And
I'm
it was
like,
doing
I broke
like.
it.
I can't do that shape because I have a functioning wrist. Don't know. You can't
Turned
relate.
into a Z. His arm turned into a Z. Thank you so much for being there and driving him down to
Oh, dude, easy.
Colorado Springs
It was a
from
good time.
the mountain with his manual transmission car. Oh my God, what a miracle that you. I guess he said he was like backseat driving a lot, but that you handled it. Really
It wasn't
well.
that bad. Dude was just in a lot of pain. At one point, this bitch was out like a boner in sweatpants. At one point, all right, he was just.
So I got to take him. I got to take him from the urgent care where you
Where I
took
dropped
him,
him off,
and then
yeah.
I took him to the ER, and I got to watch him go on the Michael Jackson juice. What's that called?
Propofol.
So I got to watch him go out on
Is that
that,
cheese?
and then they like crunched his arm, popped it kind of back in place for a minute, and man, he was just sweating while he was out. It was so funny. They're trying to disrobe him, and he's got all these layers from snowboarding, and he's like, "I'm gonna help you," and he's like, they're like, "All right, give him more cc's of the juice, the Michael Jackson." The doctor even admitted it was the Michael Jackson
See.
juice. And I'm like, "Don't fucking kill him. This stranger's. What do you want?" Oh, yeah, no, it's so fucking annoying. He's gonna snowboard again.
Next
But
season I go out.
you-
Fuck
you-
yeah.
The real problem was when I was trying to disrobe him, and Ski Patrol was like, "You can't fuck him here," and I was like, "But why not? You got these beds."
So I need like screws and a plate in my wrist. So probably not this season. Probably. What are you thinking? You thinking I should go out this season?
She's been fucked up.
This guy is the fucking gangster.
Thank you for your participation. Stop encouraging my boyfriend to fucking kill himself. Go sit down.
That's
He's
my
got me.
job.
I'm like, yo, this guy got me like super inspired to like snowboard like tomorrow actually.
I mean, I'm not doing it. You want to go?
Hey,
guys
I'm
wanna
going
go?
snowboarding tomorrow because of this guy. Fuck yeah, I don't give a shit. Let's fucking do it.
Daddy got his tax money. I hate you. I hate you. Just kidding. Thank you for.
Baby, he's trying to encourage me to do fun
Personal
things.
growth.
He's a good.
You
that's
did
a
just
good guy.
buy the whole
And-
outfit.
That's a good guy.
You got to use it again at some point. Dream puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter does that. Yeah. I don't know if I hate it or not.
It's the most like condescending, non-condescending thing you can do, and it's the funniest shit. Yeah.
Is it shitty? Andrea,
it?
what was your comment over there? Yeah, we got to get Alpha up the fuck here.
Oh, that's true.
Oh my God, it's been a pleasure having you. Thank you for performing
Absolutely,
for us.
absolutely. Thanks for
Give
having
it up for Dream Puppy.
It's a lot of sounds.
Who knows anything about Alpha the musical? Who knows anything about Alpha the musical, you sons of bitches? God damn it. Like, basically, we're here for Alpha. I'm sorry, like, I love you guys too, but like, Alpha. 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 Alpha.
Yeah. So I don't have any songs about taxes. But I do have stories about taxes. So, no, but seriously, the very first time I ever did my taxes, I did not know how to do them. Autism, before I was aware that that's what it was. And so my mom was like, just use Tax Act. And I was like, all right. So I went ahead and claimed my car as a dependent. still haven't gotten in trouble for it. So it's like, I got $3,000 that year. His name was Rick Tamlin, too. So it's like, y'all. This song called Rambling. Well, guess I'll talk like this. Well, guess I'll start like this. Just a beat, it was just a beat, but moments with you and it turned into a symphony. I woke up, read a message from you, and I'm laughing again. Took a left, but I ended up walking right into another awkward musing. I found out if I bend over as far as I can, I'll still never touch my toes. I guess life's not a dream, 'cause I'm awake now. I guess life's not a dream. My God, I'm awake. Guess I'll never be an astronaut. I haven't got the training, but sometimes I wonder, what if I just jumped into the air and Earth decided that it wanted me no longer? Your voice could be the only one I hear for 1,000 years. I would never have the guts to tell you how I really feel, so I'll just make a face. Oh, you can hardly see which way's up now, and suddenly I'm drowning when I'm upside down. Told you I could never be the rhythm to the bottom of your ocean, but I told you I could hold you up high above the rest. You told me I would never be the only thing you'll ever need again, but I wonder, should I take my show out on the road and see if I'd pass the test? Or am I lingering now? My God, I'm awake, and I'm upside down. Well, guess I'll end like this. Well, guess I'll end like this. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is a request, which actually goes really good with the next tax story I have. So one time I did taxes and found out that I owed $872, and I was like, no, I don't. No, I don't. Because it didn't make any sense, because I was like, what did I do? I paid my taxes. And then when it was like, oh, I'll describe to you why you owe taxes, I was like, no, but I paid. So I just didn't pay it. And yeah, this song's called Trapnejena. Thank you, everyone. I've lived most of my life in fear of saying words that I do not want you to hear. Oh, when you take your shirt off and I wanna play. When you take your shirt off and I wanna play. But if I am released, well, how happy will I be? Thank you. Thank you so much. So, no, that's good. That's what everyone wanted to hear. Let's do something that sounds like shit. I like the songs about the donuts. No. I'm gonna tune here. There it is. There it is. So I got married, as you all know. Yeah. It was in 2023, but everything feels like it's always happening now. This song is called Mad and Crazy. It's about my wife. Another wonderful tax story. So I had Medicaid. It was great. It was wonderful. It was fantastic. I loved getting my mental health checked. Loved getting my medication, fam. What? Big dick boys? But guess what? I got married, and then they were like, your wife makes too much money. Now, can we survive on the money we have? Barely. But it doesn't matter, because the government says we make too much. And as we all know, the government is always right. So enjoy this song. Want my skin to burn, set me on fire. I wanna fall in love. Push me if you want me to see. Take out my eyes if you want my time. Consume me. I need you mad, mad, mad. I need you crazy, crazy, crazy. If you want my time, bother me. If you want me riled up, just have one more song for you. This song is about a robot. This robot became sentient when it had to pay taxes. Yeah, you see how I tied that in? So I brought it around. Yeah. Thank you. I did. Yeah. So imagine, if you will, you're an individual who is just living your life as though nothing fucking matters. And then suddenly you're like, oh, shit, I'm a person. And then you're like, oh, fuck, I got to do this all the time. That's what this song is about. I've the hands of metal, cold as stone, no heart to beat, no senses to feel. I've no weakness. I've a mind of bolts, no memories, no sense of accord, no reason to think. I must dwell here. Although I have a purpose and each day I'm started up, I take advantage of the time and I complete work apropos. I always know I'm just a machine. Although I have a purpose and each day I'm started up, I take advantage of the time and I complete work apropos. I always know I'm just a machine. As I walk around, I process these faces of people who pass me and then I compute. So I'll know everything. Well, each day I'm to work and make something greater than what had come before. And I'll build wonders. Although I have a purpose and each day I'm started up, I take advantage of the time. I complete work apropos. I always know I'm just a machine. Well, although I have a purpose and each day I'm started up, I take advantage of the time. I complete work apropos. I always know I'm just a machine. Well, sometimes there's a shortage in the switch. Push a button, gotta get the bugs out. There's a shortage in the switch. Push a button, gotta get the. There's a shortage in the switch. Clear the line. Well, there's a shortage in the switch. Push a button, gotta get the bugs out. There's a shortage in the switch. Push a button, gotta get the. There's a shortage in the switch. Clear the line. Woo! Although I have a purpose and each day I'm starting up, I take advantage of the time. I complete work apropos. I always know I'm just a machine. Well, although I have a purpose and each day I'm started up, I take advantage of the time. I complete work apropos. I always know I'm just a machine. As I walk around, I process these faces of people who pass me and I compute. Cha-cha-cha.
You're not.
It'd be funny
you're
if you were like, we're
you're
actually
actually
not
done
interviewing
now?
you. Please get out. Yeah.
Are you really done?
Yeah.
God damn it! I
That's all
wanted
the
like
ones.
500 more songs from you,
I
Alpha.
only have 73. I
God
don't know them all.
damn it! You son of a bitch. Oh man. So my first question:
See.
did you like first start singing or playing guitar? Like, give us some background. Singing.
Yes, I started singing first. My mom just sang all the time. And so I just would try to do the same stuff that she was doing constantly. And then Yeah, I found out that my uncle was Freddie Stone from Sly and the Family Stone.
What?
Yes.
The fuck?
He was the lead guitarist.
Oh shit.
And when he found out that I was interested in playing guitar, he just like sent me one. And he's like, go to lessons and learn. And then I was like, this is hard. And so I was like, I'll learn how to play chords. So yes.
So are you like self-taught, or like do you have mentors, or what?
So vocally self-taught. Guitar, I had a really cool guitar teacher that worked at Grainer here named Steve Sledge. And he was super dope and taught me classical music and country first because I loved country music. So he was like, well, I'll teach you country, but I hate it, which he did. He did because he didn't understand anything about it. But, yeah, he taught me how to play like a bunch of classical songs. And then he was like, it's all about you figuring out what you want to do and just doing it. So then I just stopped learning.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what was like the first genre of music that like got like, what sold you on music? Like the first song, maybe the genre, where you heard the song and you were just like, oh my god.
You know
What was
what?
that moment?
The one that just like ruined my life and made me feel like I was melting was actually Led Zeppelin's Rain Song. I was only allowed to listen to Christian music growing up, and then I found country, and my parents were like, dope. That's cool. That sounds fun. And I'm like, cool, secular music. So then I realized as long as it wasn't popular music, I could listen to secular music in general. So then I was like, yes, classical. And then my brother was like, have you ever heard Led Zeppelin? And I was like, no. And then he sent me Rain Song on the YouTubes. And I was like, fucking what? And then I was just walking around the house going, let's fall on us hard. Like, for no reason. And my parents had no idea who they were, but yeah.
You know, that's so funny when you say it made you feel that way. That's exactly how your music makes me feel. It makes me want to get close to someone too. You exude like love of people and form of enlightenment that like surpasses so many other musicians. And I just every time I hear you, I'm like, how do I get to be here right now? How do I even get to fucking be in the presence of Alpha? You're really incredible, and I can't wait to air this episode and share you with as many people as possible. And, you know, let me give you some money for the show. It's probably Christian music that your mom used to sing. I was going to ask, like, what type of music did your mom sing?
I was thinking like gospel
yeah,
for
it
sure, because you
was-
sing from the soul. There's something about gospel musicians.
Well, that's what's wild. So I grew up non-denominational. So most of the music we listened to was that. My grandmother's heavy in gospel. My mom sang some gospel, but she was just like putting runs in all of the non-denominational music that we listened to. So I just was kind of like, oh, okay. I legitimately pay it to the neurodivergence to just be able to listen and be like, oh yeah, I can hear it, so I can do it. Yeah, I'm like, I got it.
Yeah, there's definitely gifts in that. Autism honestly has a like superpower. It gives people superpower a lot of times. Woman of the Year, Mary Temple Grandin, autistic. I saw her at the Orlando International Airport once, and she was sitting there with all kinds of paperwork. She had a huge like book bag of paperwork, and she was working so hard. I wanted so badly to go up to her and be like, Mary Temple Grandin, I'm a huge fan. Cows are my favorite animal, and she's helped so much with like the, you know, treating humanely, treating animals, even though we eat them. I love beef and milk and leather. I love it all, and it all comes from a cow, and we should probably honor them more. Anyways, there's some treats that come with neurodivergence. And I'm so glad you know so much about yourself, and you know so much about mankind, humankind. You also work at a sex shop.
I do.
And I want to know more about
Yes.
that.
I work at the deep cuts. I work at the Romantics on Drennan, South Point, and it's honestly the best job I've ever had. Next to being a kennel technician at a veterinary hospital, that was like the one. And then this job happened, and I was like, this is cool, just because there's so many people who come in who like, honestly, most of us think we know a lot about sex, and we fucking don't, and we don't know a lot about our bodies and how they work, and so it's really awesome to talk to people and like tell women like, hey, so all of your hard shit is inside. Takes you 20 minutes to get hard, so let him know that. Like, foreplay is not just for him to come in you. Like, like you need to do this so that you can come a lot and he can feel like a champion. Like the amount of times that I've told couples that and the dude feels like it's for him, but it's not, it's for her. So that she knows, like, you take a second. But like it's a
Preach.
really cool job. It's like it gives like a lot of like and you learn a lot of weird stuff. Like it's odd the fact that I had like this lady come in with her grandmother, and her grandmother and her grandpa were like trying to do new things sexually, and so she was showing her mom like, these are pheromones, like they make you smell great to him, and like these are dildos. Like she's just
Like, oh.
showing her all this stuff, like, and I'm like crying in a sex shop while I hang up the sex pills and like put cock rings away. Like it's the coolest job.
I got to make a call back to our last episode. NDP made reference to a dildo. He says, "You're fake and you're a dick. You a dildo." And that just reminded me of that.
yeah.
And it's funny that this is your like second favorite job behind the kennel or the.
Yeah, the kennel tech.
But you know what? Dogs don't have shame around sex at all, do they?
They
That's
watch
so nice.
too much.
I used
They
to wish
want you
so
to have
hard I
sex.
was a dog. I used to wish I was a dog. And I think it's for that reason. Like, come on. Be expressive, for God's sake. Like,
Make weird
anyways.
noises. Bark. You know?
Ooh.
So off the sex journey stuff, why do you call yourself Alpha? Because
Well,
you know you're the best?
Alpha is my name.
Oh, you're actually
Yes, that is
legit.
my
Is
actual name.
okay, okay, okay.
So my great
I was like, she already knows she's the best.
Not
'cause she
everybody
fucking
knows
is.
this, but my great grandmother's name was Alpha.
Okay.
And I was actually supposed to be a boy. So my name was LJ until I was born, and I was born swallowing shit.
No
I swallowed my own
shit.
meconium and I wasn't breathing.
Oh my god.
And then they were like, hey, so we got that shit out of your daughter's mouth. Also, it's your daughter, not your son. And my dad was like, yay, I have a girl. But my great-grandmother's name was Alpha, and she had a twin named Omega. And then when my mom was born,
Oh wow.
she
Omega.
was Althea, and my mom's twin was Alpha, but her twin died, like, shortly after she was born, so I was named after her.
Oh.
And so I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'm a badass because I was literally born eating shit, and I've
Fucking
eaten
A.
it. You know what I mean? Like,
Son of a
nothing
bitch, you
could
are.
be worse.
I'm so glad you're alive. I had a dog named Omega once. That's so weird.
We're going to keep,
Ugh.
yeah, dogs. Omega.
Taxes, too. Taxes.
Taxes, dogs.
Where are they going? I don't know. Oh, man, I'm so happy that this crowd came today and got to experience this. Woo! We love bringing pie. We love feeding. Oh, we love working hard for the money. I don't know.
Tell them about the pie.
I've got pie. And chewy.com/greenlit inc to pay 1% more. No, I'm just kidding. God bless us all. Thank you so much, Alpha, for coming. Thank you to Friskies for hosting these shows. You can find us on YouTube if you search Greenlit Inc. We have a few episodes up already. And happy Pie Day, happy Tax Day. Do your fucking taxes, I guess, or don't. Or lie and say that your truck or car is your child. It works. Have a great
Britt
night.
Tamlin.